Hello, guys. I am on today because I want to talk to you about sacrificing for the team on Tabby's tips for today. And I want to show y'all my new shirt too that I made. I am worthy, because we need to know that we are worthy. Sometimes we face a lot of things, and then we seem that we allow people to dictate who we are. But I'm worthy, and I'm enough. This I know. I just need to verbalize it and put it in the atmosphere every day. So today I want to talk to you all about sacrificing for the team. And as usual, I go to the Word of God when I'm either faced with something or I'm dealing with a situation. So my situation today is, let's look at Philippians 2 and 4. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. And I am a word girl. Words have meaning for me. I remember when I was a kid, that back in the day they used to say sticks and stones may break my bones, or words that never hurt me. But words have power. How we receive the words, how things are said to you, they have power. So in order to keep our power and take our power back, we must reverse what people say to us, okay? But today we're talking about team and sacrifice. So sacrifice means an act of giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important and or worthy. More important or worthy. Let me read that again because I kind of stumbled through it. Sacrifice, an act of giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important or worthy. Every day we make sacrifices for one thing or another, for somebody or something else. We make those sacrifices. Some of us do it willingly, and some of us, things just happen, and you have to decide if you want to make the sacrifice or what's going on. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is team. Two or more people working together. This can be in business, friendship, marriage, relationships. Teams. We have all kind of teams that we have to work with. What consists of a working team? Communication, compromise, and respect consist of solid teams. I was under a pastor that said teamwork makes the dream work. And that's in every area that I'm talking about right now. We're talking about business, friendship, relationship, marriage. All those things are partnerships. So when you lose one component of the partnership, you start to have a breakdown. Some of our breakdown can come in communication. If I can't speak to you, if we can't talk to each other, if we can't communicate, then breakdown number one. If we lose respect for each other, breakdown number two. If my sacrifice becomes unimportant to you, breakdown number three. If compromising means I only compromise for what I want, breakdown number four. Now, how do we get over all those things? We need to go back to the table and reevaluate what the dream is. We need to go back to the table and reevaluate the rules of the partnership. If you cannot come to a compromise and get back to a level of respect in your partnership, in your relationship, in your friendship, in your marriage, sometimes we have to bring in a third party, a mediator. If everybody is willing to have a mediator come in to resolve an issue. Now, if you get to a level where there is no respect, the communication is just out of the window, There is no compromise, and the only person that the team see is me, myself, and I. It may be time to dissolve the team. Now, I'm a firm believer that anything can be worked out. Anything. As long as the parties have respect for each other, as if they can communicate to each other and remove me, myself, and I out of the picture. If none of those things can be met, maybe the whole partnership, relationship, marriage has come to a area where it needs to be dissolved. And if that's the conclusion, there need not be a fight to get to that place. There needs to be mutual understanding and consistency in anything we do. I am a firm believer that once you lose your respect, the communication is gone, and people cannot compromise, then you cannot have a teamship, partnership, or whatever kind of ship you want to call it. You can't have it. So, what do we do from there? Because if the dream has shifted, things shift, things could be rebuilt. You can go around with willing partners. But if it has not, then we need to be willing and understand that it's okay to dissolve and leave situations. Because, as I said in the past, that our peace is far more valuable than being in a situation that does not work anymore. Okay? So, team, people that are in partnerships, relationships, marriage, sometimes have to come to a conclusion or a delusion or a resolution that it's okay if this don't work no more. It is okay. All right? So, Philippians 2 and 4 is where my reference comes from. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interests of others. Sacrifice. Talking about sacrificing for the team. All right, that's my tips for today. I love y'all. I promise you I do. And we'll talk soon.